This might be the start of another YouTube video. Not really sure how I'm going to break them up. But we're getting ready to go on Mary Falls. It's a 1.5 mile round trip. I saw kids in flip-flops, so it must not be too strenuous. Crescent Lake is also here. It's kind of a green-blue lake. It's a fairly small waterfall. Did you have fun coming up, Ken? This is a close-up. There's a log stuck in it. It's about a 20-minute hike up. This is what you would call a one-person bridge. It's just one big log. This is Olympian National Park. We have a lot of cedars, hemlocks, and Douglas firs. This is Crescent Lake. It's a little more blue-green from different light perspectives. It's a drawbridge. Luckily we didn't have to stop. We've arrived. We went by the Mount Rainier National Park, and now we're at the Gifford-Pinchot National Forest. We're going to stay at the Iron Creek Campground. This is 360 of our campsite at Iron Creek. We actually paid for a campsite tonight, $10 whole. It's our senior pass. The woods are really beautiful. There you go, way up there. We're taking a hike back to the river. Lots of ferns. Very beautiful. You can hear the river from our campsite. We're at Elk Pass at 4,075 feet. I wanted to show you the sides of the mountains too here. And the roads here aren't the best. You really got to be careful, especially in a camper van. This might be Mount St. Helens. This is another view of Mount St. Helens. It's a little more open here. This is about 4 foot. Not sure if this is a tree harvest area. Oh, they've replanted. Little white things sticking out with nets. There's a lot of canopied sections through here. Crossed over the river. This is downtown Portland. We're on I-5. 6 miles. Here's some information on the forest. It's actually 1.3 million acres, so it's a very large forest. And here's some of the trees. The roads are crap though. We're at Willamette National Forest. This is Diamond Peak. Firs everywhere you look, and these are really, really tall firs. We're in the Deschutes National Forest now. That's still Diamond Peak over there. But this is Crescent Lake, I believe. It's a really big lake. We're headed to Crater Lake. And the road is straight. Some of this hit the windshield snow. It's raining pretty hard. That was a hailstorm because you can still see hail on the side of the road. We're at Crater Lake. Sometimes they have a prescribed fire, which is like a controlled burn. Some of this is just desert looking. This guy really likes his brakes. And we have patches of snow. much patchy here. There's some nice banks of snow on the left from the snowplow. I just did a weather update on my phone, and it says 57 feels like 55. This is a lot more snow than I was expecting. I was expecting maybe some snow-covered mountain peaks. They said this is the best viewpoint that's opened. The first one we came to. It's absolutely gorgeous. Ken's got his shorts on. Here's the video from right to left. This is a 360 from up on high. That's the parking lot. It's beautiful. This is a little bit south of where we just stopped.
In your pocket.
So we decided to go ahead and go out the south end, and there's really no good way west. So we'll end up on I-80. But there's a lot of snow through here. It's really beautiful. Don't want to go off the side of the mountain either. I guess you would call these desert flowers. This is another viewpoint. Here's a storyboard about how the lake was formed. It's about 8 miles long and about 2,000 feet deep. So it talks about a volcano within a volcano. We've got a couple different cones here, but basically it sealed the floor so that water could accumulate and create this lake. Ken told me I could climb up here and take a picture, so I'm going to go for it. This is another nice aerial. You hear me breathing? Yeah, you definitely don't want to be texting and driving here. There's a nice amount of snow there. We're at the rim overlook area on the south end. No streams empty into the lake, bringing sediment that would cloud the water. So it's filled with rain and snow melt. It's very clear. Oh, here. 19,043 feet deep. We're just south of Crater Lake, but it's really opened up a lot here. A little bit of mountains there on the left still. Probably hit some more between here and Salt Lake City. We're at an elevation of 5485. We're still in Oregon. We're headed to a snow park. I'm going to heat up some chili and crackers. And then I'm not sure. We're headed into Nevada, getting on Winnemucca at I-80. It's about 8 o'clock in the evening. This would have been a really good sunset, I think. But we basically drove up the side of this mountain. There's a big drop-off right here. But we're still in southeastern Oregon. And boy, does this differ from the other side of Oregon. This is the end of the road before we turn. It's the Dougherty hang glider launch. There's a big drop-off here, so I guess they just go hang glide out. I'm not sure how they get picked up, four-wheelers. We've arrived at Virgin Valley Campground. It's at the end of Sagebrush Drive, believe it or not. It's we're on a national refuge.
Let go right here.
We have a bathhouse and a pond. Wow. This is coming out of our Virgin Valley campground. This is a really old barn at the end of the road. I need to check out this fence. We have a little bit of snow on the mountain this morning. We're at the town of Denio. We've got a cafe motel. Looks like maybe a trailer park. And that would be it. We haven't had cell service in about 12 hours, so we're back on the grid. We're on I-80. I was surprised the last place didn't even have cell service, and it's a town of 7,000 right on I-70.
Well, guys, I didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie.
We stopped to have some lunch. It's gotten really hot. This kind of looks like snow, but it's actually salt. We're by the Bonneville Salt Flats where the races are. Yeah, it looks like it snowed, but that's salt. There's mounds over there. Try to zoom a little. So this is from the Salt Lake evaporating. We're headed into Salt Lake City. I don't know if they've had a lot of water this year. There's a lot of water in the median. This is the Great Salt Lake Desert. But I think the water was over the highway because you can see the fence row here. Anyway, soon we'll see the Great Salt Lake. You can't see it very well, but the Great Salt Lake's over there. It's 75 by 35 miles. This is Kennecott, Utah copper, the smelter. We're still on Utah, but this is cattle country, and this is Echo Lake. Well, you know, you're in Wyoming when these are the kiddie tables. Not sure what those rocks are supposed to be, but we're in Wyoming. It's a state of snow fences, and we also have some pronghorns along the side of the road every once in a while. So that pronghorn right there, we just went by it. Hopefully you caught it. We're headed into Rock Springs. Nice countryside, kind of reminds you of Grand Canyon type. This is Sinclair, Wyoming. I guess it's where they got their start. The Colorado Rockies. It's about 1:10 on a Friday. Headed into the July 4th week. We're about 20 miles north of Denver. He told the dog to do his homework. That last video was from the McDonald's in Lyman, Colorado. We're in western Colorado now. Not a whole lot happening. Got a few windmills, once in a while a silo. We're in western Kansas. It's about 6:40 at night. I thought I'd take this before the windshield got too much dirtier. Not much out here. We have some oil wells going. Got some Rock Chalk Jayhawk there, and of course the windmills. It's Friday night. We stopped at the Quinn or Dairy Queen for dinner. My friends are from here, Janet and Cindy Martin. This is Quinter, Kansas. This is the elementary and the bus barn. We stayed out front of my friend Cindy Martin's last night. I went to college with her.